Hey guys, and welcome again to the Money Game with AC. So in this video, I want to cover three things that can make the stock price of AMC go to the moon on Monday. So we're going to cover the option activity. We're going to cover the bar chart, with options interest, and we're going to cover the short interest. So let's get into it, guys. First of all, AMC stock closed at $8 on Friday. So after hours, it was up $2 to $8.20, which is good because, with the whole short attacks, the more above $6 this closed, the better, for a potential gamma squeeze or short squeeze happening in the coming days next week. So if we look at the 5-day chart here, we can definitely see that volume is getting back. Volume is getting back, and this is good because anytime you have volume picking up, you can expect also volatility to pick up, which is good because this is when you can expect those huge spikes that we saw on the recent days, from 7 to 11 here, and then to 10, and then back to 8 as we are right now. So getting into the excuse me, getting into the options activity, you can see here AMC is still leading, the volume in options activity, having an unusual options activity, which is good, meaning a lot of people are trading the stock. As you can see here, AMC is around 970,000 in terms of volume. So this is not the amount of options. Actually, this is the amount of options. But keep in mind that a single contract on AMC, it's 100 shares. So if you want to have the amount of shares behind this, just do the math. All right. Next thing, guys, I want to share with you is the option prices on AMC, which is actually what will explain the reason behind the huge short squeeze that may happen on AMC next Monday or next week. So first of all, you can see here the strike price. So the strike price when you have a call is an option contract. So you're betting that the price of AMC will go up. And then all these people that bought, from 3, 5, 4, etc., 6 to now 8, those people are what we call in the money, meaning the contract that they bought with the strike price or the price of AMC at these prices is already met. So as the contract closed on Friday, now they have the right but not the obligation to buy the actual shares. So how a call works, or how an option works, if you think the price of a stock of AMC will go up and you bought here at 5, you bought contract, that will give you the option again. So the option of the obligation to buy the actual shares. But a lot of people who are buying calls are trading, but in reality, they are not buying the actual shares because since they are already made the money, because AMC closed at 8, so they can just take the profits on the options. Now, if they are to buy the actual shares, you have to make the whole volume, the total volume here, 123,000 here, 34,000 here. You have to multiply this by 100 in order to see the amount of volume of shares that people will have to buy, because those contracts, at least at 8, closed in the money. So the actual price of AMC is realized at this level. All right, so if you go down here, you can see that the total call volume, so the amount of people buying or betting that the option that the price of AMC will go up, it's way above the put volume. It's like 5 times, right? Not 5 times, 3 times. So 312,000 here, the call volume, and then the call open interest, still people, thinking that the share price of AMC will go up around 340,000. This is huge, guys. So on Monday, since those options closed on Friday, on Monday, these people will have to buy the actual shares. Now, if they don't buy, the fact that the price may go up as well will also, bring the market makers or people who are actually shorting the stocks, to buy the share price at whatever it will be trading. So if people are thinking that this will go upper than 8, depending on this huge volume down here, just imagine how much volume or how much volume of shares will have to be bought. That will bring the price of AMC to a whole new level, even to a level that we haven't seen yet. Maybe 25, maybe 30, maybe 35. We don't know yet. Now, another thing, guys, to be looking at is the short interest. Now, the short interest as of 26, this figure was low, very, very low to 60,000. And I think at the point we were even at 3,000. But since then, it's been picking up, and now we're back to a million, point three in terms of volume. And then the short borrow fee rate as well at the time was way up to 6%, because the fact that these short shares availability is low means there is less shares for the shorts to actually use in order to attack the price or make the price tank. So the fact that it was really, really low, it's actually a good thing. But this is something I want to point attention, guys, to be careful with, because since this is now back to above the million, this may potentially be counter balance for the fact that we can have a maximum share price on Monday or even following Monday next week. And then the final thing I wanted to bring your attention, guys, is the earnings. So everyone was expecting earnings on AMC on the 25th, but it didn't happen. And I think someone on my comment section the other day let me know that it may be happening on March 3rd. So March 3rd, I think, will be on Wednesday, if I'm not mistaken. So if it does happen on Wednesday on the 3rd, then this is also be a potential huge catalyst for the stock. Why? Because a lot of investors, a lot of the markets are expecting AMC to beat the earnings. And whenever a company, especially like AMC, who has been closed down for the whole year, are expected to beat the earnings, we all know that they will make a huge loss. So the fact that they're expecting to beat the earnings means people will be more interested into seeing what AMC has in store for 2021 to make the company profitable again. So if the earnings are more than better than what people were expecting, then this can potentially also boost the stock price to another whole new level on the high end. So this is something that you definitely need to pay attention to, guys. So these are the things I wanted to share with you guys. But again, you can't really predict the future, and the only thing you can see here is based on the data that we have available now, things are set to be aligned for a huge short squeeze of AMC, maybe on Monday, maybe on Tuesday, maybe not next week, maybe the week following that week. But if you look at GameStop, the GameStop short squeeze didn't happen in a whole month. We are still a month in AMC, and GameStop, it took several months for GameStop to really spike to 500. So it might happen on Monday, might happen on again the week after, or even following that week. So just be careful on what you do. If you haven't bought AMC yet, I will say be careful. But again, it's your money, do whatever you want with it. But I'm still holding my shares. That's what I'm doing, guys. Let me know in the comment section what you guys are doing, and we'll see how these things trade on Monday and the following week. All right. Thank you guys for watching, and as always, if you like the video, please give me a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.